there. Welcome to the Response Love Center. We're getting ready for our Mass for, believe it or not, the seventh Sunday of Easter as we prepare now for our celebration. I'm in the convent dining room, and you may think I'm just kind of goofing off here as we get ready for Mass. It's spring. I'm sure we all want to do a little bit of that. But no, actually, I have this little bouncy ball for a reason today, and it's very important to us, especially those of us who, like myself, are Jesuits, or many of you who have been part of the Jesuit experience, our Ignatian family. The bouncy ball actually is not just a bouncy ball. It's actually a symbol of something very important in the life of our founder, St. Ignatius Loyola. Believe it or not, this week, May 20th, we'll be starting the celebration of the 500th anniversary of what happened on May 20th, 1521, in the city of Pamplona. Inigo de Loyola, the great soldier, great heroic, chivalrous man, was leading the Spanish that were protecting that city from a massive force of the French who were besieging the city. Ignatius was fearsome, courageous. He knew the odds were against them, but he really rallied his men to protect that city until a cannonball shattered Ignatius's leg. And that totally changed his entire life. And so my good friends at Canisius College some years ago, in a program they did with students, had these little balls made to remind us of that cannonball and how that cannonball totally transformed and changed not just Ignatius, but as a symbol of how all of us have had our lives transformed and changed, perhaps by a call from the Lord. We know that Ignatius, of course, was brought back to his family castle. The French were so impressed with his courage that they actually cared for him, mended his leg, brought him over a 14-day journey back to his castle. We know that in that long convalescence or recovery from that cannonball wound, Ignatius was totally transformed. How he was called by God to a totally different life. That great conversion that took place, and then led him on the road to be a pilgrim, as we see him in this beautiful statue here. And then that led to him eventually becoming the great founder of the Society of Jesus. So we're celebrating a great year. It's a whole year long of celebrations, and it'll be joyous and wonderful. I mentioned that today not just because we as Jesuits celebrate this cannonball moment, but because in our readings today, from our first reading in Acts of the Apostles to what we hear in the letter of John, and also in what Jesus prays for his disciples, each of us, like Ignatius, like those first disciples, have received a call from God. Maybe it came in a cannonball moment like this, something that shattered our past, gave us a new future, or maybe it's just our baptismal call, the following of Jesus that each of us has. So we're going to focus on that in our Mass and our celebration today. So as we prepare for Mass, we just take a moment, review our week, figure out how has the Lord been calling me this week? Have there been differences, changes? Did something unexpected happen in my life? Was it just a normal week? Was I able to feel the Lord with me, experience the Lord? Were there moments where I didn't respond to the Lord that I need to ask forgiveness for? What graces am I looking for as I prepare now to celebrate Mass and prepare for this coming week of the Easter season? Let's be grateful for that, and let's thank God for our cannonball moments. Welcome.